Hello all, I'm Dr. Kaustubh Mohite, your pediatric pulmonologist. Welcome back to my channel, Pediatric Pulmonology. So, after receiving requests from my listeners, I have decided to take up this common yet incompletely understood topic, cough. I will be dividing this topic into various sections and will discuss each section in detail. So, let us start with the first and most important question. What exactly is cough? Cough is a protective reflex, a component of normal respiratory physiology that enhances mucociliary functions and clears excessive secretions and airway debris from the respiratory tract, as well as a very common symptom of respiratory diseases. Cough receptors are located in the respiratory tract from the larynx to the segmental bronchi. The cough reflex has vagal afferent input, brainstem centralization with cortical modulation, and motor efferent activity involving respiratory muscles. An effective cough has three mechanical phases: inspiratory, compressive, and expiratory. The compressive phase involves an increase in the intra-abdominal and intrathoracic pressures through glottic closure. Once the expiratory phase starts on glottic opening, it involves high airflow velocities and expiratory pressures for maximum airway clearance. Vibration of the larger airways and the laryngeal structures during this expiratory phase causes the cough sound during turbulent flow. Both impaired and excessive cough can cause a problem. Impairment or absence of coughing mechanism can be harmful and even eventually fatal. Abnormalities in cough can occur in any limb of the cough reflex. Abnormalities in the afferent limb, such as in children with neurological disorders, lead to a predisposition to silent aspiration and subsequent chest infections. Similarly, abnormalities in the efferent limb, such as in neuromuscular disorders, lead to an ineffective cough and a risk of chest infection. Hence, the assessment of cough effectiveness is important when assessing children, particularly those with neurological or neuromuscular disorders. Excessive cough is troublesome for the parents, and its presence may be the first overt sign of disease of the airways or lungs. Cough is a common symptom in both acute and chronic respiratory illness. Acute cough is defined as a cough of less than 2-week duration, whereas chronic cough is defined as more than 4 weeks duration. This is based on evidence that shows that more than 90% of the upper respiratory tract infections have resolved by 3 weeks. Acute cough is most commonly caused due to viral infections. Viral infections of the respiratory tract cause early release of many inflammatory mediators, disrupting the respiratory epithelium and sensitizing chemosensitive cough receptors and the neuronal pathway of the cough reflex. Children aged 2 to 5 years may normally have up to 6 to 8 episodes of respiratory infections. Chronic cough may represent an underlying serious respiratory disorder. Chronic cough in adults is universally defined as a cough that lasts for more than 8 weeks. In children, the daily cough of 4 weeks is most commonly used definition. Depending on the settings, the most common cause of chronic cough in children are post-infectious non-specific cough, asthma, and protracted bacterial bronchitis. So by now, I'm sure you all have understood what exactly is cough and how important is normal cough reflex. Next up, I shall be covering various types of cough in the upcoming sessions. I hope these sessions are helpful to you, as I am trying to make these topics easy to understand. I shall be soon back with the next subsection on cough. Thank you.